Have you ever wondered if the food on your plate could be the key to lowering your blood sugar and protecting your health without complicated diets or expensive supplements? Imagine if the simple act of choosing the right plant-based proteins could help balance your blood sugar, support your heart, and even keep you feeling fuller for longer. For many people with diabetes, the focus is always on what they cannot eat. But today, I want to turn that around and show you what you can. Enjoy. Because the truth is, plant-based proteins are some of the most powerful tools you can add to your daily meals, and just a few changes can make a big difference. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support really helps us continue creating videos that can change lives. Now, let's get into the first powerful plant-based protein that every diabetic should know about. One of the very best choices is lentils. They may seem simple, but lentils are nutritional powerhouses. They're high in protein, rich in fiber, and very low on the glycemic index, which means they don't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. In fact, research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that eating lentils regularly can help improve insulin sensitivity. That means your body uses insulin more effectively, keeping blood sugar levels steady. Lentils also provide slow-digesting carbohydrates, which is important for older adults who want sustained energy without crashes. Think of them as a steady release of fuel for your body. What makes lentils especially valuable is how easy they are to prepare. You can add them to soups, stews, or even make a simple lentil salad with fresh vegetables and olive oil. For someone living with diabetes, this is not just about lowering blood sugar. It's about building meals that are satisfying, enjoyable, and supportive of long-term health. And if you're watching your heart health, lentils bring the bonus of lowering cholesterol thanks to their soluble fiber. It's like one food working double duty for you. So if you haven't had lentils in a while, it may be time to welcome them back to your kitchen. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with a friend who might benefit. It could be the encouragement. They need to take control of their health. Another remarkable plant-based protein for diabetics is chickpeas. These little round beans have been part of traditional diets for thousands of years, and science is now confirming what ancient cultures knew. They're incredibly good for the body. Chickpeas are loaded with protein and fiber, which together slow down digestion and keep blood sugar from rising too quickly. A study published in the Archives of Internal Medicine found that eating a cup of chickpeas daily improved both blood sugar control and cholesterol in people with type 2 diabetes. That's a powerful effect from such a humble food. What's even better is how versatile chickpeas are. You can roast them with a little seasoning for a crunchy snack, blend them into hummus for a creamy dip, or add them to salads for extra protein. For older adults who may be concerned about satiety, meaning how full they feel, chickpeas are an excellent choice because they keep you satisfied longer, helping to reduce overeating. Many people with diabetes struggle with hunger between meals, and that's when blood sugar can swing out of balance. Chickpeas help stabilize that by giving you both protein and fiber in one package. Let me remind you, if you're enjoying this video, please take a moment to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you won't miss out on future tips that can make your journey with diabetes easier and healthier. Plant-based proteins like lentils and chickpeas aren't just about nutrition numbers. They're about real life. Imagine preparing a warm bowl of lentil soup on a cool evening or enjoying hummus with fresh vegetables as a snack. These small choices build into habits, and habits are what shape your long-term blood sugar control. Too often we think managing diabetes is all about strict rules, but it's really about making steady, supportive choices that you can enjoy. That's why these foods work. They fit into daily life without feeling like a punishment. So far, we've covered lentils and chickpeas, but there are two more plant-based proteins that are equally powerful for controlling blood sugar naturally. In the next part, we'll explore them in detail, along with simple ways you can start adding them into your meals right away. Before we move on, let me encourage you again. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below, sharing which plant-based protein you use most often. Your engagement not only supports this channel, but also helps spread valuable health information to more people who need it. Now let's move to the third plant-based protein that deserves a place on your plate, and that's quinoa. Many people think of quinoa as a grain, but it's actually a seed, and what makes it stand out is that it's a complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but cannot make on its own. This is rare in plant-based foods and makes quinoa especially valuable for people with diabetes who want to balance protein intake without relying on animal products. Quinoa is also gluten-free and high in fiber, which slows digestion and keeps blood sugar levels stable. Several studies have shown that swapping refined grains like white rice or white bread with quinoa can improve glycemic control. One study in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who ate quinoa had lower blood sugar and improved insulin response compared to those who consumed traditional refined grains. Think of it as a smart swap. You still get the comfort of a grain-like food, but with much better blood sugar benefits. What I love about quinoa is how flexible it is. You can cook it as a base for salads, mix it into soups, or use it as a replacement for rice with your favorite vegetables. Some people even enjoy it as a warm breakfast bowl, topped with nuts and a sprinkle of cinnamon. For older adults, this can be especially helpful because it's easy to chew, easy to digest, and can be prepared in large batches so you don't have to cook every single day. And the mild, nutty flavor makes it enjoyable without needing heavy sauces or additives. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. That way, you'll always stay connected to practical science-backed tips that can make managing diabetes feel less overwhelming. Now let's talk about the fourth plant-based protein, which may surprise you: tofu. Tofu is made from soybeans, and for decades it has been a staple in Asian diets. What's fascinating is that populations with high tofu consumption tend to have lower rates of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Tofu is rich in protein, contains very little carbohydrate, and is an excellent source of minerals like calcium and iron. For someone with diabetes, this makes tofu an excellent choice because it fills you up without raising your blood sugar. A study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that diets rich in soy protein improved blood sugar control and reduced LDL cholesterol levels in people with type 2 diabetes. That means tofu is doing double duty, not only helping stabilize your blood sugar, but also protecting your heart, which is incredibly important since diabetes raises the risk of heart disease. One of the biggest advantages of tofu is its versatility. It absorbs flavors easily, which means you can season it to match almost any dish. You can stir-fry it with vegetables, grill it, or even scramble it as an alternative to eggs. For older adults, tofu also offers a soft texture that's easy to chew and digest, making it a great protein source for those who may have dental or digestion issues. And unlike red meat, tofu doesn't come with the burden of saturated fats, which makes it a much safer option for long-term health. I encourage you, if you haven't tried tofu in a while, give it another chance. Start simple. Maybe add it to a vegetable stir-fry or crumble it into a soup. With the right seasonings, tofu can become a delicious, protein-packed centerpiece of your meal. Remember to subscribe to the channel and share this video with a loved one. Sometimes, the smallest act of sharing can change someone's health journey. Now that we've covered the 4 best plant-based proteins for diabetes, lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, and tofu, you may be wondering, how do I actually bring these into my daily routine? Knowing about healthy foods is one thing, but using them consistently is what really makes the difference. So let's talk about some practical strategies that can make it easier. First, think about simple swaps. Instead of rice, try quinoa once or twice a week. Instead of chips or crackers, snack on roasted chickpeas. Add lentils to a soup or stew instead of using only potatoes. These little adjustments can add up to big changes without making you feel deprived. Second, plan ahead. Cooking plant-based proteins doesn't have to be complicated, but it does take a little preparation. For example, you can cook a large batch of quinoa or lentils at the beginning of the week and keep them in the refrigerator. That way, you can quickly add them to salads or use them as sides without starting from scratch each day. For many older adults, this is especially important because it reduces the daily effort of cooking and makes it easier to stick to healthy choices. Third, don't be afraid to mix and match. You don't have to eat only one plant protein at a time. For instance, you can make a quinoa salad with chickpeas or stir-fry tofu with lentils and vegetables. These combinations not only boost flavor, but also give your body a wider variety of nutrients, which supports overall health. Managing diabetes is not about perfection. It's about consistency. Every time you choose a plant-based protein over a refined carbohydrate or processed meat, you're making an investment in your health. It may not feel dramatic in the moment, but over weeks and months, these choices can lead to better blood sugar, more energy, and even reduced medication needs. Stay with me, because in the final part of this video, we'll pull everything together. I'll share a few real-life examples of simple meals you can prepare with these plant-based proteins, along with lifestyle tips that make blood sugar control even easier. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which of these foods you're most excited to try. Let's now bring everything together with some real-life examples, because knowing what to eat is one thing, but putting it into practice is where the real change happens. Imagine starting your day with a warm quinoa breakfast bowl. You cook quinoa the night before, then in the morning, you simply reheat it and add a sprinkle of cinnamon, a few walnuts, and some berries. It's high in protein, packed with fiber, and it won't spike your blood sugar like a bowl of sugary cereal would. Plus, it tastes comforting and satisfying. For lunch, you could enjoy a chickpea salad. Mix chickpeas with cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, and olive oil. Add a squeeze of lemon, and you've got a refreshing, protein-rich dish that keeps you full for hours. Instead of reaching for bread or processed foods, this kind of meal gives you steady energy through the afternoon. Dinner could be something like a tofu and vegetable stir-fry. With just a little garlic, ginger, and soy sauce, tofu absorbs all the flavors beautifully. Add broccoli, bell peppers, and mushrooms, and serve it over a small portion of quinoa or brown rice. You'll end the day with a colorful, balanced plate that supports blood sugar control and heart health at the same time. And don't forget about lentil soup. It's one of the easiest, most nourishing meals you can make. Cook lentils with onions, carrots, celery, and some spices, and you have a hearty dish that can last you several days. For older adults especially, soups and stews are not only easier to prepare in batches, but they're also gentle on digestion and comforting to eat. If you're enjoying these practical tips, take a quick moment to subscribe, like this video, and comment below with your favorite plant-based protein meal idea. Your interaction helps this community grow and reach more people who need guidance. Beyond food, there are also a few lifestyle tips that can help these plant-based proteins work even better for you. Try to move your body after meals, even if it's just a 10-minute walk around your house or yard. Studies show that light activity after eating can lower blood sugar significantly. Also, focus on staying hydrated, since fiber-rich foods like lentils and chickpeas work best when your body has enough water. And lastly, practice mindful eating. Slow down, chew thoroughly, and enjoy the taste of your food. This not only helps with digestion, but also with blood sugar control. Here's what I want you to remember. Managing diabetes doesn't have to mean giving up everything you enjoy. By choosing foods like lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, and tofu, you're not just lowering blood sugar, you're fueling your body with nutrition that supports your energy, your heart, and your overall well-being. These small, steady changes are the ones that build into lifelong habits. So as you move forward, think about which of these plant-based proteins you can add to your next meal. Start with just one change and see how you feel. You may be surprised. at how quickly your energy improves, how your blood sugar stabilizes, and how much more confident you feel in your health journey. Thank you for watching and spending this time with me today. If you found value in this video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone you love. Together, we can spread hope and practical knowledge to make living with diabetes not just manageable, but empowering. Take care of yourself, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. With the right foods, the right habits, and the right mindset, you can absolutely take control of your blood sugar naturally.